So Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania is coming on February 17th. But there's already been screenings, so some people have already seen it. And, of course, what's the first thing? Yeah, some stuff is a little positive. Because everybody hyped up. People are finally throwing their actual kind of dirt on it, saying, hey, low-key, this is just another miss. Don't forget, Phase 4 has been horrible. And this was Phase 5's first attempt. So we can see what really is gonna happen. And some people are saying it's kind of whack. Me personally, I hope it isn't, because I want it to succeed. I want Phase 5 to be something amazing and not some crap like last year. Identity politics, half of the stuff had nothing to do with the heroes. The CGI VFX people were dying because they were just overworked and getting paid less. It was just all horrible. Some people are even saying that Wasp was so frustrating and even worse, skippable, bro. Skippable.
Oh, hell
So
no.
in this episode, we're gonna talk about who the hell is capping? Is it good or is it cap?
Bruh.
Now, obviously, no one's legit seen the movie except a couple screening people, and they had a lot to say on Twitter, apparently. So Scott Mandelson, a reporter for The Wrap, Mandelson starts off by stating his son changed his mind about seeing the movie. My own sons had no interest in seeing Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and haven't even mentioned Ant-Man 3, where Mandelson says it's Marvel's dullest, most generic film, but it's totally skippable. And I'm like, God damn, they're just eating this thing up. Again, I say this again, most people haven't seen it yet because it's not out. It's not out till February 17th. And I'm telling you, I wanted to succeed. Wakanda Forever was a little dull. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't horrible, but oh man, it was. I mean, bro, it's 3 hours long. You know, people get fed up. So the real BBC in February 7th, 2023, they had a red carpet, and it came out, and pretty much it kind of dimmed down the whole inclusion and diversity thing, which is a good thing. They kind of like, but it had a lot of she-universe energy, and this is what I mean. So the whole story doesn't have much to do with, Janet fandom, and not much to do with the, main Ant-Man character. So, in other words, it's like, okay, so is she the main character in this one? I thought it was called Ant-Man and, the Wasp or whatever. And, yeah, he ain't the main one on this one. So, essentially what's going on is that his girl's been on the quantum realm or whatever for 30 freaking years. The daughter hasn't, she's been like 8 years old. She hasn't seen her mama. So, or something like that. And apparently she comes out 30 years later, and I'm assuming she's gonna have some badass, psychic powers like the other one in the other Wasp movie, the grandmother. So, yeah, essentially, Ant-Man's daughter hasn't seen her since she's been 8. The daughter doesn't listen to her father, and Jana Van Dyne saves the day. So I'm just like, oh no! They're already making the guys dumb and useless. They're no good. And the super strong, empowering women are gonna come in and save the day. Again, I haven't seen the movie, but what everybody's saying, and I'm just like, bruh, don't tell me it's gonna be another Wakanda Forever where all the dudes are dumb meatheads. They don't do nothing, but the super diverse and badass women save the day kind of thing. And it's like, y'all gonna play that book? Yo, this is why Phase 4 got destroyed. So for the preview, a lot of people didn't have anything bad about Kane. So Kane is the main new boss. He's, in other words, the new Thanos. And a lot of people haven't said anything bad about it, which is good. That's a good sign because, this is going to be our main boss for the upcoming Phase 5. And I don't want him to suck because that means all of Phase 5 is probably going to suck. So I'm kind of glad no one's really saying any dirt about him. So I'm glad with that. So also they're saying that this one, so the fact is Paul Rudd says Kane is an infinite number of versions of Kane. So the Kane we're gonna see on Quantumania, he's like the most evil of the evil, right? He's the Thanos we know. He's the bad boy. Because if you seen him, Kane came out and Loki. So that Kane is gonna be different from the other one because there's like infinite versions of him. So we're gonna have to deal with this super, super evil version. So I mean, that's the gist of the story. The thing is, the people that did see it and they started doing tweets, man, they ain't going soft on this one. They talking some mass smack. So let's just see this. So Jeff Zhang sends a tweet and says, "You might be in a real trouble when even your biggest simps are like, I couldn't enjoy this as a standard movie." So this is a tweet he's talking about. So Matt Ramos says, so these are the people that do the reviews. And, you know, let's be honest, even if the movie sucked, they usually give you a positive review. They don't want to say something too bad because if they do, you know, Hollywood doesn't really give them, you know, like the pampering and then they don't get the stuff. So he says, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is truly episode 1 of what is sure to be a crazy cinematic series you have to enjoy. This movie's more as an episode of something greater than its own standalone film that concludes a trilogy. So, in other words, don't expect all the hype on this, by the way. It's not gonna be like this. Like, give it a chance, guys. This is just episode 1. Like, it's like, that's not a good sign. So, Scott Mendelson says, here's what's nuts. Not only is it perhaps Marvel's dullest, most generic film, but it's totally skippable. From a mythology episode points of view to no spoilers, but if you saw the last episode of Loki, you'll be fine. So, that's not a good sign. Another thing too. Phase 5. They weren't gonna put Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania as first. This is like last minute stuff. Cause y'all have to remember, over there at Marvel, they freaked out so much. They're like, holy crap, we met Phase 4 screwed us over so bad that we might put some Phase 6 stuff into Phase 5, which, if y'all remember the Iron Man thing, they were gonna make it into a Disney Plus episode, and you're like, Downey Jr.? No, that better be like a big thing. Like, yeah, they're messing everything up. So yeah, it's not looking good right now, but at the same time, I have hopes because I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet. All we can wait is till the 17th. So yeah, what do you guys think? Are you guys hopeful that Ant-Man's not gonna suck? Are y'all even gonna watch it? Are you even interested? Or are you burned out from Marvel? Let me know. So, if you like the stuff I say, bro, give me a like. And if you made it this far, bro, subscribe. And that'll be all. Chinmonmon out.